Hi guys, and welcome back to another nail video. So I've just literally filed the design I had off on my nails, and my nails are getting too long now for false nails, so I'm going to have to cut them off. These have taken me so long to grow, but I know they'll grow again. But yeah, they're just getting a bit too long for things, which I haven't been able to say them words in such a long time. So painfully, I'm going to have to cut them all down. So in this week's video, I'm going to use dual forms again, which I call Poppits. So if I call them Poppits, you know what they are. And I'm just going to make myself some simple nails this week. And I am using the Polygel again. I can't tell you what the name says on the front of it because again, it's Madame Glam's pink that should have been white. So yeah, it's pretty simple this week. So I'm just going to measure these Poppits up to see which ones fit around my fingers. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze the Polygel out, and obviously I want a bit more than just putting it on my nails, so that's about all I need for my pinky. So I'm just going to put that in there and scrape it down. Just wet my brush with the wipe solution, and then I don't want it very thick where my cuticle area is. Make sure that every bit of the Poppit is covered. And then just push it up to the end of the Poppit. And I want a full nail, so I'm just going to do it to the end line. And I'm just going to do a little bit of it. I don't want them square, so I'm going to wipe my brush and then just angle them down a little bit so they're not as square. And again, with this being Polygel, you can play and play and play with this. It won't dry up or cure itself until you put it in the lamp. So I'm going to turn this over now and just make sure that it looks okay. I mean, there is a little bit missing there, which I will put some more in, but just make sure you've got all the edges covered. Okay, so I'm happy enough with that. So I'm just going to turn it over and gently place it on my finger. Make sure it's straight. Now, this is how I did my other hand and it come out really well. So you do want to push it slightly backwards and forwards, literally a little tiny bit to make sure that it's stuck to the nail. And then because this is around it, I just wet the brush and just take the brush around just to get off any excess. And then underneath it has created like this well kind of a thing. So I'm just going to wet my brush again and gently pull it back up the nail so that you don't have that once it's cured, because obviously once it's cured you'd have to file it. That is now nice and flat. Check again that it's nicely around the cuticle area, which it is, and then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to turn the nail over and do that side for 30 seconds. Okay, so that's just come out of the lamp now, and that will be just solid as a rock. As you can hear, it's solid. So now I'm just going to take the dual form off. You do that just by rocking it from side to side. And there you have a perfect nail. So I can see at some parts here where I haven't put enough Polygel, but it's hard enough that it won't snap off anyway. Yeah, I will show you how I do the rest of my nails. So what I'm going to do with the next two dual forms is to fill them both with the Polygel and then put them both on together and then cure them the same time, just to save a little bit more time really. Okay, so they are both done now, so I'm just going to put them both on. Just while I'm doing this, I did get asked by somebody if you can do a stiletto shape in these Poppits. Now, I wouldn't say that, but you can sort of do an oval shape and then just file it into the stiletto shape after. So I'm presuming, looking at this, how easy that was just to do two nails together, that you can probably get all of them done in, you know, the Polygel inside of the dual forms and then just put them all on together. I'm going to take them off with this cotton pad because these nodule things here really hurt. Okay, so I want a oval shape like these nails. I don't want it in a stiletto shape this time. So on this hand, I did put two colours from EC Cosmetics, and the ones I used were number 48, which was the lighter of the two blues, and also the number 19, but it was the dark blue. But I don't want these on this hand. I don't mind changing it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is put this new one on from Naio. It's their Urban Graffiti range in Fairy Dust Pearly, and I've got this new one also from Madame Glam, and it's a cracked marble effect. Now I'm really looking forward to seeing how this looks. This one's black and this one's like a pearly colour. So I'm going to put the cracked one on 4 out of 5 of my nails, and I'm going to put the pearly one on that nail, and let's see how especially this one works. So I'm just going to start off with the Madame Glam's base coat first, because I wouldn't usually do this because I'm only keeping these nails on for maybe 4 or 5 days, but it might have an effect on the cracked polish if I don't put it on. Is so cool. I loved how that happened. All I did was blow on the nails. So now I'm just going to get Naio's Mega Gloss Gel Sealer and put a layer of top coat on, and then I've done. Last thing I'm putting on is some cuticle oil, and then this design is finished. I didn't know what to expect really with this Crackle polish, but I really like it. They have got it in different colours as well, but yeah, I really like it. Could you imagine if you put another colour underneath as well, like a contrasting colour like white? They would really pop. So yeah, that is that hand. Don't these nails look much longer? But because there's a full colour on the nail, I think they do look a bit longer. Yeah, they are really contrasting, aren't they, guys? I've got to walk around with nails like this. Hey ho, I just wanted to put myself some long nails on for a change. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. All the links, as I said, will be in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and also hitting that bell next to the subscribe button, because yeah, some people aren't getting notifications about my videos. What's new with YouTube? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!